back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is another Sunday. You made it through another week. Great job, guys. You know what? That is an accomplishment nowadays. So, good job. All right. So, now we're back to another Sunday Automotive questions and answers right here on the channel. Sell Those Flipping Cars. I'm Zachary, and I'm here to answer all those questions that you guys have. If you have any automotive questions, are you troubleshooting a car at this time? Do you have a flip that you are working on at this time? Do you also are you working on a flip at this time? Are you having a problem with your own vehicle? That's all questions I want to answer for you guys. So I went ahead and got my chat live, went ahead and had to move that camera a little bit closer. That way you guys see everything that's going on up here. So we're going to go ahead and... What's up, Gorilla? Oh, I haven't seen you. I didn't see you last week. What's up with that, man? Ditching me for a week. I see how it is. It's no worries. So I do want to welcome all the new subscribers, members to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for your continued support. It is always greatly appreciated, guys. Also, for everyone that does not know, everything, all the parts and tools used in every video is an affiliate link, of course, but those proceeds go to the channel to actually increase how many people we can get in front of, get the message out there, start saving everyone a lot more money on their automotive repair bills, because that's the whole point of it, right? So welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. If you just watched your first video, thank you for watching. And if this is your first YouTube live, thank you for watching as well. So we do have a couple cool things right here on the YouTube live that I want to actually bring you guys in. You're subscribers to the channel. You're having automotive problems. I want to help you with those problems. Okay? So let's go ahead and start first with the channel update and the new videos that are coming out. I did tell you guys that I was doing some videos on the Expedition, but I was able to get a 2008 Jeep Grand Cherokee this week. Beautiful shape. I mean, the body is in immaculate shape. The engine, unfortunately, does not run, and we don't know why. Okay, the last owner, he was, bench racing on it. He's like, well, it could be this, well, it could be that. And they overheated it, and then the engine stopped. So could it be a head gasket? We're going to find out, guys. And if it is the 4.7 liter V8 engine. So I'm going to love doing that head gasket. The last head gasket we did was on the 3.7 liter V6 engine, but this one is the big V8 right before you get to the Hemi level in the Jeep. So I'm excited about doing it, getting this knocked out, getting this thing sold, because the holidays are coming up and I got 6 kids. All right, so let's see. Gorilla, what you got for me, brother? I have a 2004 Taurus through the belt 2 times. What could be causing that? Pulley? No. Belt tensioner. Okay? Remember, all your pulleys have that nice little groove on the edge of your pulleys. That way the belt does not pop off. Okay? The only pulley that is smooth is the idler pulley. Okay? So what you would be looking at, Gorilla, is the tensioner pulley. Okay? That serpentine belt, if it was under proper tension, and that thing has a freaking bam, like a heavy core spring on it, okay? So that belt is not going to pop off under its own free will unless that tensioner is kaput. So check it out. because you threw the belt 2 times already. That's amazing that you haven't messed up anything else in that engine. So count your blessings, brother, that is all good. Sierra the God, what's up, my brother? Good evening, my brother. Hope your day is going good. It is. It is going well. It is a Sunday, so I'm happy about that. Also, I was able, now, if you guys don't know a lot about YouTube channels or how to build one, I suggest if you ever start a channel, you look into this thing called TubeBuddy. Okay, it's TUBE Buddy. Okay, and I use it on my channel all the time, and I look at the competitors in the DIY automotive world, what they're doing, how many episodes they're putting out, and it's awesome. I love it because it's a fun little competition for me. So it's always awesome to see that. They've also told me I need to start going to the video conventions for creators. So that'd be fun. So definitely stay tuned for that here on the channel in the future, because you know I'm taking the camera along. That's going to be the fun part. So, all right. So I got the 2008 Jeep Grand Cherokee. We don't know why it's not running. We also have the 2007 Chevy Malibu project that you guys might have seen some videos on before. We did do the oil pan on this vehicle, and what happened was, I guess the fuel pump went out, and you know, the owners already sank a lot of money into it, and they didn't see, they wanted a new vehicle, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a fuel pump for that vehicle is $400, all right, just for the car. The average cost of that repair at a shop, you're looking at $1,200, guys, and that's insane. Okay, so we went ahead and did a video on that, on the fuel pump. So if you have not seen that one, I definitely recommend you guys check that one out. Even if you don't even have a Malibu, it does not change, guys, on internal combustion engines. Okay, my 19-year-old, it's like I'm my 19-year-old just got out of automotive tech school, and he asked me, he's like, Dad, I'm afraid to go in the industry. There's all these different models. There's the different manufacturers. What do I do? Right? And I just tell him, son, there's no difference in internal combustion engines. There's no difference at all. Okay? BMW and Volkswagen, they might spice their engines up a little. You know, they might spruce it up, and ain't nothing wrong with that. All right? But you got to remember, every vehicle you're working on, unless it's a hybrid or electric car, okay, there's those differences. But a normal gas flex fuel vehicle is internal combustion engine, guys. So do not let these projects overwhelm you. Okay, take that into consideration right there, because they're all the same. Just another none. Okay, Gorilla. I also did an oil change less than a month ago, and the dipstick had no oil. It's not burning oil because I see no smoke. Engine runs smoothly. Now what? Is there a leak? That's where you have to first look, brother. Okay? Is there a leak under the vehicle? And if there is not a leak, the oil has to be going somewhere. Oil just doesn't vanish from the engines, okay? It either gets burned off, okay, or it leaks out. It doesn't just dissipate. The toxicity changes in your engine oil, but the toxicity changes in your engine oil, but the oil does not go anywhere. Okay, and I'm sorry about the laughter there for a second, guys. Xavier just walked in here and he had like some grass just planted on his head. And 3-year-olds, right? What can you do? All right, so grill it. Can I chance driving it about a mile back to my house to do the repairs? It's parked in a public place. you can drive it, but fill it back up with engine oil. Okay? 1, yeah, the engine oil is going to get burned off somehow or leak out. But your vehicle is going to get back to your house. And if it's only a mile, you're good to go. I'd hate for you to get a tow truck, and you're like $120 in just to get your car back to your house so you can fix it instead of being taken to the bank by these repair shops. What do I know? What do I know? All right, Gorilla. Yeah, I already answered that question. So let me jump right back into this. So I told you about my 2 projects. I went ahead and did the fuel pump on the 2007 Chevy Malibu. That was awesome. I loved it. But Xavier, stop. I'm gonna call your mother out. No. All right. My apologies, guys. He's my shadow. He works on cars with me. If you haven't seen him in the episodes yet, you will. You know, he just loves working with his daddy. So nothing wrong with that. The weekend is his. But I love doing these YouTube lives for you guys to help you out on your repairs that you got going on. So, all right, Gorilla. I'll have to check the drain plug to make sure it's tight. I put oil in it already. Good. All right. Also, on the drain plug, depending on the year, make, and model of the vehicle, the newer ones, I haven't really seen it on. Crazy. They've went with a smaller O-ring on theirs. But it's more like a valve seating that you would find on your engine oil drain plug, okay? Make sure that's there, because if you do not have that there, bro, you're going to leak all of it out, and you're just going to be burning money. You might as well throw it into the wind, okay? Sierra, I'm stuck on the 2003 Dodge Caravan jack points. I'm not sure on how properly to jack it up on 4 6-ton jack stands where it balances the entire van from front to rear. Well, that's crazy, because CR, I knew you were going to ask about that, bro. I knew you were going to ask about that, and that's why I put in this next section, which I'll talk about after the Malibu. So we went ahead and we still have to go through it this week, guys. Definitely stay tuned for the 2007 Malibu troubleshooting. I will be throwing that into the episodes for you guys to keep you along on that, because I am not the only person with these problems, guys. Okay? You will run into these if you are running across used vehicles. You'll run into this. All right, so member requested videos. I want to name off a couple I did this week, and I hope a couple of the subscribers out there are happy. So Jessica Cantrell, I went ahead and made that how to remove the color in the 2004 Chrysler Town and Country for you. That also went live this week, so I hope that really came in to help you found benefit in the video, because that's what it's all about, right, guys? So other videos I did make this week as well. I made the 2003 Dodge Caravan jack points, which goes for all Dodge Caravan, Dodge Grand Caravans, and Chrysler Town and Country models from 2001 to 2007. 2000 to 2007. My apologies. So, CR, I got you, brother. You know, I got you. My apologies. It took a second to actually get that video to come out. I did have to find a 2000 to 2007 Dodge Caravan to do the video on. But it's coming out. It is scheduled to release, and the editing, everything on that is done. So definitely stay tuned for that, bro, because I got you. All right? Now, the 2008 Dodge Caravan jack points that I went through, that was one for the 2008 to 2020 Chrysler Town and Country, Dodge Caravan, Dodge Grand Caravans, all of those models. So I hope you guys find benefit in those episodes. I really had a lot of fun making those. I did have to do voiceovers on those episodes because the only place I was able to find a couple of the vehicles was at Pick and Pull. So I went out to Pick and Pull, which is about 50 minutes away, and I did the episodes there to help you guys out. So I know you will enjoy the episodes, guys. I know you will. Those will be great. So I was able to knock those out. A couple of the episodes I was not able to get to this week was what is short-term fuel trim and what is long-term fuel trim, and also what should be covered in a maintenance interval. So CR, I know both of those was actually requested by you, brother. So I definitely have those coming out. Guys, if these episodes are helping you guys out, man, throw one of those, supers my way. Just say thank you that way, because it does take time out of my day to actually go out there and get those for you guys. I love doing it, but gas also costs money. Aha! So, are there any other episodes that you guys are actually wanting to see come out this week that would actually help you, benefit you in the repair project that you have going on right now? Also, if it's not a repair project and you just have some random question about automotive work, and throw it in the chat section. I don't mind it. All right. A couple things that I did throw in. Whoa, that would have been terrible. Yeah, a couple things that I did throw into a few of the recent episodes, which are about the last 4 or 5, is super clean. Okay. You guys see, it's right there on my toolbox. Always has been. I love it. This stuff is great. Okay. I use it to clean the cars. I use it to wipe all the oil off. It is a tough degreaser. It's a tough task. Degreaser. Okay. So if you're a mechanic like myself, or if you work on cars and you have your wife telling you, "Hey, stop getting that oil all over the house." Hey, super clean. Okay, that degreaser would take that oil all off. Okay, if you get that all in the vehicles that you're fixing and you want to fix it up before you sell the vehicle or before you return it to your customer, super green. Okay, clean that stuff off, guys. Just have a professional part of yourself. If you are a mechanic and you're doing this, on the daily basis, and you're doing this for other people, have some professionalism, okay? Clean up your mess. Nobody wants to clean up oil after you've been in there fixing everything. They are appreciative of you fixing it, but they don't want to put up with the mess, right? So I was able to actually check out this all-wheel cleaner. You see that? Super Green came out with that too. I was able to check that out earlier this week on a video as well, where I went ahead and cleaned up some 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee rims and tires that I went ahead and picked up. And now a colleague of mine went ahead and traded me these 4 tires and rims that I needed for another vehicle so I could sell it, because those tires were bad. Now, the rims are good, but the tires are too worn to actually be on the road. So now I'm just selling them as the rims because I'm not a hoarder. I don't want to keep a bunch of stuff. I already have it bad enough in here. You guys see the shelves. You see the 2 toolboxes. I'm not trying to keep stuff I don't need, because you run across it a lot. So I did also check out this aerosol cleaner, just so you guys see that one, the super clean aerosol degreaser. I'm not an aerosol guy, never really have been. It spends a lot of money, and if the things you get are aerosol, it is because that you don't use them that much, right? Super Clean I use on a daily basis. I have 6 kids, and I'm pretty messy myself, so I have to use it. Another vital tool that I was able to use this week, guys, is the spark plug tester. Okay, now this is not really a spark plug tester. It is a coil tester. You can also test the spark plug wires with this. You see how it is right there? What you do is you plug one side in where the spark plug is, which would be you plug this side into the spark plug, and you plug this side into the spark plug wire. Okay? Now, what you would be looking for, let me just put the wire down. What you'd be looking for is in the middle of that chamber, there's going to be lights, lightning. It depends on which one you get. Right in the center of it is going to be lightning all over the place, and it's just going to be going back and forth. That's how you test to see if the spark plug wire or coil pack is working correctly. Okay? If it's working correctly, your ignition system is not the problem. Okay? I had to use that this week. On the 2007 Chevy Malibu project. At first, it was a bad fuel pump. Now I find out, and remember, I got this vehicle for $200. So I'm not, curse you, why didn't you tell me? No, I buy these vehicles knowing that they're trash. Okay? That's why other people have given up on them. Okay? They've been dead. Okay, this thing has been dead in a driveway for like 4 months, okay? Now it's my turn. And I love breathing life back into these vehicles that haven't started up for a minute. It's fun. It's fun. And also, you make good money in it too, if you do it right. So, CR, is it possible to wash the engine bay and undercarriage of any vehicle without covering electrical parts using a pressure washer along with a blower to dry up after pressure washing? My God, man, that is a long sentence. You couldn't give me a comma or nothing. No, Kimber. Yes, you can clean up the engine bay. It's called know your accuracy. Okay, if you are using a pressure washer, stay away from electrical connections. Stay away from your air intake system. Okay, those are 2 things that you do not want to spray when spraying the inside engine bay of your vehicle. Okay. Trust me, I run across dirty engine bays all the time, guys, because of these Jeeps. Okay? If you want, CR, I already got, I'm backed up 2 episodes on you, brother, but if you want another, okay, I can make another episode for you, washing out an engine bay. So, I'll probably do it anyways. It sounds like a fun thing. I'm going to write it down. All right. Washing out the engine bay without covering electronics. Now, if you're going to do it, CR, okay, before I put the episode out, hold on. There's a key thing that you have to remember, okay? And that key thing I had to clean the lens. Yeah. All right. That key thing that you got, CR, when washing out the engine bay without covering the electronics is 1, unhook the battery, okay? And 2, don't immediately start up the vehicle after you just washed out the engine bay, okay? Now, you brought in, can you use a blower to dry up after pressure washing? Yes, that is definitely going to help a lot. I use compressed air when I wash out the engine bays to get rid of that excess water around the connectors around all that. Okay, but if you do not have access to a not to a pressure washer, but to a leaf blower or compressed air or something like that, okay, then just let it air out. You can let it air dry, you're fine. I suggest you do not wash your engine though around, at the car wash where you can't, where you can't immediately leave is what I'm saying. So, put on a hat thinking it would make it cooler. It does not, guys. It is still hot in my garage. I usually go in and out, so it doesn't really matter. So, guys, do you have any other questions about your vehicles at the moment, or do you have any episodes you would like to see on the channel? So I do have a few coming out. As I said, the member requested videos, okay, or subscriber requested videos, okay. I got those coming up as well. Still with the importance of maintenance intervals. Do not forget that, guys. That's how I'm running across the 2007 Chevy Malibu project right now, is because maintenance intervals were missed. Also, more like it's a really expensive repair to do for a 2007 if you want a new vehicle already. All right, so nothing wrong with that, because hey, you guys seen what I drive, right? I drive a 2017 Ford Expedition. Why do I drive a vehicle that I have to pay payments for, even though I can get a used vehicle from Copart or a used vehicle off Facebook Marketplace? It's because I like newer vehicles, and you know what you want in life, right? So if you want a nice used vehicle, I suggest you guys check out a new digital course I got coming out, and it's how to start your own flipping business, guys. Okay? And as vehicles, I'm not talking about real estate, I'm talking about vehicles. Bring in the extra money to your house, guys. Okay? I got that coming out. I also have, if you are looking at selling vehicles, okay, and you're already flipping vehicles, but or you had a flipping business in the past and you found it really hard to sell the vehicles, okay, it's because of pictures, it's because descriptions. And I also have another course I'm working on, guys, so definitely stay tuned for that one, because I'm going to release it on YouTube. You guys are going to see it. I know it's going to be awesome. So Gorilla, hey buddy, thank you for the info. Wife called me for supper, gotta go. Catch you later. Sounds good, brother. I know with the YouTube live being later in the day, it is supper time for us here on the East Coast, Midwest. You're getting there if you're not having dinner already. So CR, I hope Halloween is very exciting this year, even though we're living through hard times, especially for the kids. I definitely hope so as well, CR. Most definitely, brother. My kids are definitely looking forward to Halloween, or at least my 10-year-old and my 3-year-old. The rest of my kids are teenagers, so they're kind of, away from going trick-or-treating with mom and dad. So I hope they have a great year as well. If they don't, I see myself going to Walmart and probably just buying them some candy. So, hey guys, do you have any automotive questions? If you do, make sure you ask it right there in the chat section. I am here today on Sunday for you guys. Okay, so also if I have helped you with your questions or just with information about the automotive world, make sure you smash that like button, guys. It tells YouTube and myself that I'm doing a great job right here on the channel. And I love coming out with more info for you guys, getting that out there and helping you guys along. So I have actually talked about in the past about this camshaft in an episode I actually wanted to do on this camshaft, because you can actually tell a lot from the bearings that go on a camshaft and the camshaft itself. The wear on it will tell you a lot, and it will tell you when the engine is going to fail as well. So that's a thing you have to look out for. All these things, guys, all these things, everything in your engine has a tall tale sign, okay? A tall tale sign. That's a little bit of oldness for you there. That it's not doing well. It is sick. It needs to be cured, okay? Just like this valve right here. You see that? That blackness at the bottom, that's carbon. That's carbon buildup. And what does carbon buildup come from? Running an engine too rich on fuel. It can actually build up carbon from the fuel not being burned. And what happens is it causes this valve not to all the way seat into the head. Okay? When it doesn't do that, it can't cause the full compression that it needs to have your engine be 100% efficient. So all these things, guys, and they all come to you after years and years of being a mechanic. Okay? I've been a mechanic for over, 20 years. It's been 24 years now I've been a mechanic, and I love it. Okay? It's like a puzzle. Okay? You're like a doctor, but you're not. It's really cool. So, CR, I really appreciate all your help, my brother. I'm super grateful and excited. You are most welcome, bro. I enjoy helping you on your projects. Also answering any of the questions that you have. Coming to the project, coming to other automotive questions that you have. I love answering on them. I love answering them for you, bro. So just keep sending them my way. All right. So let's see. Make sure I covered everything I wanted to go through. Let's see. This one and this episode right here, I'm going to put those on next week's as well. There we go. So if you guys do have any other requested videos, you can always ask for them every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love coming out here and helping out you guys with your projects. I am working on the Malibu project this week and the Jeep Grand Cherokee project this week. I have a goal, okay, and I want to fill you guys in. I have a goal before the end of this month to sell 4 more vehicles, fix and sell, okay? Now, remember what I told you guys when it comes to repairing vehicles and selling them, okay? You can make a substantial amount of money by selling the vehicle, okay? I know a lot of mechanics out there only repair the vehicles. That's great, okay? But your body is only going to last for so long, okay? And a lot of old heads are going to agree with me here because you wish you weren't working in a mechanic shop still, okay? Even if you're a journeyman making $40 an hour, okay? Your body is still wearing out, okay? Mechanics can only be mechanics for so long before you see them decrepit, okay? So, guys, if you are looking at a way to make more money for your family, even if you are mechanically inclined or not mechanically inclined, okay, that's what the channel is here for. So definitely bring all your questions because I love answering them and I love helping you guys out. Remember, me and my wife have 6 kids, okay? So if this helps you and your family get more money for the holidays, that's all I can ask for, guys. That's what I love. So, CR, I wanted to try out using a shop vac to see if I have any exhaust leaks on bank 1. But which way would be safest to introduce the blower hose to the vehicle, the throttle body or the exhaust pipe? Throttle body? Yeah, I mean, you gotta move the butterfly valve out of the way. It's gonna go, yeah, through the head. It's gonna show you all the leaks. That'll do it. Yep. Just move the butterfly valve out of the way and put it right in there. You'd be solid, bro. Gorilla. One, I thought you were going to dinner, bro. Don't get me in trouble with the wife, all right? She'll tell you go to dinner. No, I'm kidding. Gorilla, hey, I'm back. When I said the car through the belt, I didn't say, but it actually broke the belt. Same thing, tensioner pulley. Two things, okay, that comes to mind when you say a broken belt, all right? One, the serpentine belt was worn and you could see the threads and it broke. Two, it was not, now, don't get mad at me, bro, okay? I'm just coming from a neutral standpoint to give you ideas. Or two, the serpentine belt was not installed correctly all the way, and one of the sides of your pulley where the groove, right, you have it stick up, that thing can carve that belt like a can opener, okay? Yeah, so that's what I would be looking at, bro. If the belt tensioner is out, now remember, also, that could be it as well. Okay, so a third option. The belt tensioner is worn and needs to be replaced. Because it is so worn, it threw the belt up enough, okay? It threw the belt to have slack enough to make it up that 1/4 inch groove on that pulley and then peeled it off like a can opener. Okay, it doesn't take much. Remember, they are rubber serpentine belts. So if that thing catches the groove at all, go ahead and cancel Christmas. That thing is done. So that's what I would look at right there, Gorilla. That's what I would look at, bro. Is I would look at the belt tensioner and how tight that serpentine belt is to begin with. Still, it that Gorilla. I drove it for 2 weeks before it gave. I wanted to say that before I answer. Still, bro, the belt tensioner, it doesn't mean it's woo, it's all floppy in the wind. No, it doesn't mean that. It can actually be just a little too much in that serpentine belt with throw. Okay? It does not take that much to throw the serpentine belt. Okay? The belt tensioner, though, it's simple. It's a spring in a metal object with a pulley at the end that's bolted on it. Okay? That thing is just woo. Okay? It's going like a vinyl disc. If you've ever seen a vinyl disc go, all right, it's just doing that. But if it has too much give, it'll throw the thing right off. So I would look into that first, is the belt tensioner. Also, dude, you've never told me what year, make, and model we're even talking about here. Okay, the belt tensioner could even be the alternator pushing it out enough and just tightening it, which is a little old right there for you guys, but I gotcha. Gorilla, nah, fair enough, bro. Cool. You know, I always want you guys to know I'm coming from a neutral standpoint when it comes about talking about your vehicles. All right. Now, if you're the one working on the vehicle, I don't want you to be like, oh, I hate Zach. He's a jerk. No, it's not like that, man. It's not like that at all. Okay. It can be a professional mechanic or it can be a weekend warrior DIYer. Okay. It doesn't matter. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody learns from the mistakes. That's the great thing about it. Okay. Remember, you're a mechanic. And even though we're like doctors, we're not doctors, you know. And my apologies about that, guys. My boys are a bit loud. I got 2 pits, and I love them to death. All right, I love them to death. They're just daddy's boys. All right. CR, do you mean that I need to open the throttle body butterfly valve on the upper intake manifold with like a flathead screwdriver to keep it open while introducing blower hose from shop vac? No, no. I wouldn't use a screwdriver at all. If you are using a smoke machine or a shop vac, something like that, to circulate the air through, I would just hold the butterfly valve open with your finger, right? I wouldn't put any metal objects on that butterfly valve. I mean, it's a vital piece to your engine. If that butterfly valve gets damaged, it can just give you a terrible rough idle, okay? And then it's going to take your power band away from your shifts as well because it thinks it's open, but it's not. No, just use your finger, bro. You'll be good to go. Gorilla. It is a 2004 Ford Taurus Wagon.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, buddy. All right. 1. I have nothing wrong with the 2004's Ford Taurus. When I started the channel, I'm going to reminisce for a second, Gorilla. When I started the channel, I had a 2003 Ford Taurus. Now, this thing was the bane of my existence, okay? It was a head gasket, and I had to replace the head gasket. And, I guess it wasn't really the bane of my existence because, I mean, it's just a head gasket. I guess it was the bane of my existence because I did so many episodes on it. So it was there for so long when it could have been gone real quick, right? But it's okay. So the 2004 Ford Taurus, do you have a Vulcan engine in that? Xavier, are you okay, bud?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. What did I tell you guys? It's my shadow. All right, it goes with me everywhere. So, nothing wrong with that because I'm all about family. So, CR. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how the butterfly valve looks like. All right, on your 2003 Ford, no, my apologies. 2003 Dodge Caravan, what you're going to do is you're going to take the air box off, okay? And then you're going to take the intake tube off. Make sure you unhook the negative side of your battery because you're going to unhook the mass airflow sensor that's connected to your intake tube as well. My apologies, guys. All right. Remember, guys, anytime that you unhook the harnesses on your engine, you need to unhook the negative side of the battery because you don't want any of that juice going through that harness, causing any backfeed and popping a fuse, maybe even damaging a module or electronic, especially in the newer vehicles. And I wish a mechanic would come on this YouTube live and say, electronics aren't that important, because my Expedition is like a computer rolling around, okay? I can only imagine what the other vehicles that are more technology advanced, right? Like a Tesla. That's a tablet. That's a robot is what Tesla said, okay? Elon Musk said that is like a robot rolling around. And I agree with that because that has a lot going on in that car, and a lot going on in a lot of cars nowadays. So definitely make sure you unhook the negative side of your battery. That way you don't fry it, okay? So unhook the negative side of your battery, unhook the mass airflow sensor. You're going to take a flathead screwdriver or an 8mm socket, usually a 1/4 inch drive, and take that intake tube off of your throttle body, okay? Now, once you have it down to there, you're going to see your butterfly valve just sitting there looking pretty, okay? And if it's not looking pretty and it's covered in carbon, there's a problem, okay? So, but you can always clean that off. A lot of people forget to clean their throttle body anyways, which causes them a rough idle problem, because in your throttle body is your throttle position sensor, right? And it has to be clean. But a lot of people forget about it, which causes you a rough idle and performance issues. So that's where you're going to go CR, take that intake tube off, move the butterfly valve, and input your smoke. You'll be good to go. All right, Gorilla. Yes, if I didn't answer it already, the 2004 Ford Taurus, especially if it's the Vulcan engine. If not, if it's the DOHC engine, which is cool for 2004, okay, you're going to have the belt tensioner on there. So definitely check that, bro. That's where I would check first. If you are having any problems after this YouTube live, bro, and you still have questions, definitely hit me up in the chat section in this YouTube live episode, and I will answer it because it goes directly to my phone, and I love helping you guys out. So, all right, guys, I do have some live videos coming out this week. You will have to stay tuned for those. Also, if you're looking forward to what happens on the Malibu project and the Grand Cherokee project we got coming up, definitely stay tuned for those, because I will be doing the YouTube shorts throughout the week and posting my normal 2 full-time episodes as well, to keep you guys along with what's happening with the cars and how are we what's going on, man. Really, what's going on with the cars and more. Because I really want to do some more episodes so a lot more people understand the cooling system, the fuel system, the injection system, my apologies, the ignition system, okay? Everything that actually goes with that. So I would really love to do those for you guys. So those will definitely be coming up. We got some amazing episodes coming up in the future, so definitely stay tuned for those. CR, I'm probably in trouble because all the items that I've been removing, those parts you mentioned, I have never disconnected the negative battery. I hope I'm not. You aren't, bro. It's okay. Okay? They say it as a recommendation, not as a standard. Okay? A recommendation because it can happen. Okay? An asteroid can also fall through my garage right now. It can happen. Okay? But it is a recommendation that most mechanics and technicians go along with, because it is electronics, okay? And it is made by the cheapest bidder, okay? So you definitely want to look out for that. Guys, also, that reminds me, if you have not checked out, okay, if you have not checked out the average median income versus repair shop rates, okay, the episode here on the channel, man, check that out. It is mind-blowing for everyone that does not know any finances here in the United States. I don't care what age you are. Are you 12 and you're interested about finances here in the States? Or are you 62 and you're still trying to retire, right? Guys, check out the repair shop rates versus the average median income. It's crazy. Okay, so definitely check that out. Also, guys, thank you so much for checking out another YouTube Live right here on the channel. CR, I'm going to get you one more time. You have a good, happy Sunday night with your family, and God bless you, my brother. Hey, you too, CR. Hey, I hope the Midwest is treating you good, brother. And if you do have any other questions for me, bro, you know how to reach me. I love helping you guys out. And if you have missed this YouTube Live this week, oh no! Next week I'll be doing it at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So definitely check out another YouTube Live right here on the channel where I will be answering all of your automotive questions and answers. Also going through the subscriber requested videos that I knocked out right here and got scheduled all for you guys. So I will see you guys next week at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have yourself an amazing week and a safe week. And I'll see you next time. Keep on wrenching, guys. Take care.